Okay. So I am working on this script right here, and it has this insane run-on sentence, and I have to use every tool in my toolbox in order to not run out of air. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
News from the booth!
Hey villagers, welcome back to the Voiceover Village. I'm Rick McIver, the Village Idiot, and man who just realized a moment ago that I actually can't show you this script. So let me go grab an old one. Hang on. Okay, I think I have a good one here. Yeah, okay. I remember this one. Avalon's new interior is so sleek and stylish, it's practically a concept car where nearly every nook and cranny is lined with soft-touch services and premium materials, including genuine open-pore wood and premium quilted leather seats and trim that provides comfort and convenience for exclusive. Nope. No, you can't do it in one breath. Let's take a look at breaking this up a little bit. First, I'm going to look for the and phrases, right? The and phrases are words that are clumped around and. Let's go through this. Avalon's new interior is so sleek and stylish. There you go. Sleek and stylish. That's a little phrase. Do that right there. It's practically a concept car where nearly every nook and cranny, there's another one. Just put some parentheses around that. So what you can do here is take small little breaths after those and phrases. It's not like you're taking a big slash breath, right? You're not trying to get a whole bunch of air, but you're trying to just get a little bit more air just to kind of give you some support. When you're done with the and phrase, don't close your mouth because you'll get that kind of, you'll hear the stop and then the air coming in. What you want actually is to be able to leave your mouth open a little bit and then just take a gentle breath in like this. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Avalon's new interior is so sleek and stylish, it's practically a concept car. You got a little extra breath there to help you move to the next phrase, right? Not a slash breath, but a gentle breath in. But if that doesn't work, you'll probably have to engage the diaphragmatic breathing. There are a lot of videos out there that talk about diaphragmatic breathing, and they're all typically centered around singing, you know? And it kind of still applies, right? Breath control is breath control, whether you're singing or doing voiceover. But none of these videos actually talk about something that I learned in college that was really helpful when I was learning how to do diaphragmatic breathing. If you take a deep breath like this, which a lot of people do, the shoulders come up, the chest fills with air. It's like the breath that you see before people jump into a pool, right? And then they go underwater. But that's not very effective for voiceover. Number one, because when you take a breath like that, it gives you all this tension, right? Your shoulders come up, your neck tightens, your chest is tight, and it creates this tension in your voice. And whether you think it will or not, it's going to show up when you're recording. And secondly, when you take a deep breath like that and you start talking, you lose a whole bunch of air right away because there's so much pressure, right? There's so much tension here that when you open your mouth and you start to exhale and speak these words, you lose like a whole bunch of your breath in like the first 5 words, right? If you go, Avalon's new interior is so sleek and stylish, you either have that restriction feeling here or all that air is gone in the first 5 words. And third, when you take a deep breath like that, you're not actually using your lungs optimally. If you look at like biology textbooks, here, let me show you. You look at like a picture of lungs, they start up here. Let me get this a little closer to me again. They start up here and they kind of get wider as they go down to the bottom of your rib cage, which is for me right there. And so let me raise my chair a little bit. Can I raise my chair? Oh, that's all the way up. Maybe I can tilt this down just a little bit so you can see. All right, so there's my diaphragm right here. It's right under where my rib cage is. Here's my rib cage comes together right here. So when you take a diaphragmatic breath, you're actually using your lungs optimally because there's more space down here, right? And so the more space means more air you can hold without having so much tension. But the trick is breathing from down here is different from breathing from up here. So you put one hand here, you put one hand here. If you take a deep breath and you feel this hand, the top hand move, you're doing it wrong. All you want is for the bottom one to move in and out, right? So if I take a deep breath, wow, I'm glad I had that pop filter. If I take a deep breath and for my diaphragm, it's hard to see, but only this hand actually moves. Learning that is hard because all of our lives we've used to taking a deep breath with our chest. So here's a simple trick that I learned in college that helped me to figure out what that felt like, what breathing from the diaphragm actually feels like. And then I practiced it a bunch and then I was able to, okay, that's how that works. So this is how it works. I'm going to explain it and then I'll show it to you. It's not about taking a breath in. It's about exhaling everything out of your lungs, right? So the first thing you do is you exhale. You really push all of that air out. So there's nothing left in there. And then after you've exhaled all that, you hold for a couple of seconds, right? 1, 2, 3, whatever. And then you don't try to take a breath in. All you do is you stop holding your breath out. You just relax. And your diaphragm automatically does the work for you. But put your hand down here where your rib cage comes together, because that's where the diaphragm muscle is. I'm going to just exhale everything, hold for a couple of seconds, and then relax. And my hand will naturally move. So let me show you what I mean. So it looks like this. Right? I didn't try to take a breath in, but as soon as I stopped holding, air went into my lungs. I didn't have to try, and my hand moved. This hand went out to the side. Maybe if I did it like this. Maybe if I did it like, let me see if I can do it like this. Let me try it from the side, see what I'm talking about. I'm going to exhale everything. Right? Do you see this hand? I don't know if you can see that hand move or not, but that works, and that muscle kicks in, and then you go, oh, that's what that feels like. And you do that a bunch of times over, some time until you kind of get that feeling, and then you go, oh, that's how you breathe in and out from the diaphragm without using the chest muscles. So practice that, and after a while, it should start to feel natural and normal, and you don't have to think about it. It just kind of happens. I have to get back to work. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.